Hi, Boss Dog here of Two Salty Dogs. And I just wanted to give you a quick video to let all of you know that we haven't forgot to make videos for you all. But we were just going through a transitional phase because my, those of you who know us know that my father did not make it. And so we've been just kind of getting back on track and dealing with life, and then also we've been making repairs on the house and been going through stuff. And so what I wanted to talk to you about today was like for those of you thinking and starting to do what we're doing. The book called Leap of Faith was really a good book. It's by Ed Robinson and you can get it on Amazon. It's a fantastic book, but it's about giving up, Ed gave up everything, him and his wife, and sold off it all and hopped on the boat. And that kind of like, Salty and I, we had always talked about that from the time I met him. And I always said that, well, I want to travel the world. And he said, yes, but I want to do it on a sailboat. And so we just started thinking, and after we lost his sister and then we lost my dad, he just said, life's pretty short. And I've always wanted to do it, and I'm not getting any younger. I'm in my 60s, and I think the time is now. And I took a deep breath, and I didn't have to think about it long, and I said, you're right, let's do this. So that's where we're at for sure. Originally we were just going to kind of keep the house and have our little sailboat and go from, places, but now we went and looked at and just absolutely love, and we're getting a survey done on a 43-foot Endeavor, and so we're pretty excited about that. If you've ever been on an Endeavor, then it's all the comforts of home. She may not be fast, but she's definitely seaworthy, and she's definitely comfortable. So we'll let you know how that survey goes. Actually, we'll probably do a video of the survey itself so that you all can see what all that entails. And even like signing a agreement with the owner of the boat and to get the survey done so we can take it the next step further. But to get things underway, we have to simplify life here in our house. So I do love my house, and I love my neighbors, and it's really, really tough. So I've literally been going all through my cabinets and only keeping the very basics that we need. So I actually have empty drawers now, and I've simplified, like, see, now it's hard for me to give up my dehydrator back there. And it's hard for me to give up some things, but I think the hardest thing of all that you're going to find is when you go through your photo albums and you realize that, I don't know about you all, but underneath my bed, I had 3 of those underbed storages full of photos, of my childhood, Skip's childhood, our children. And so that can be kind of difficult, So what I decided to do finally, after I took a deep breath, was to divide it up and make individual, like, kind of nice albums for our children, and I'll give those to them, as a gift, and hopefully they cherish it as much as I've cherished it. It's their lives and our lives that we had together, and then of their new families as they've grown, and so that's one of the toughest things. And then, there's other things like, we had hobbies, and I like to paint, and I like to, do some crafting, and there's limited space on a boat, and so you can only take the essentials of life. And although what we have is, probably it's a lot larger than what we had originally planned, but then again, we had originally planned to keep the house. So yeah, that's our journey. And If you live in the Hampton Roads area, we've been having one sale after another, and I took a photo when Salty opened the garage door. I hadn't been in it in a while, so I had no idea that it was actually stacked to the ceiling all the way to the door. Now, mind you, it's a 2-car garage style with extra room for workbenches and all that, so even the rafters are full. So right now we're probably down about half, and so he still has half to go. Like, there's, I mean, camping gear and tools galore because he's a contractor. So if you're somebody like that and you live in the Hampton Roads area, you should hit me up, because he's definitely selling off some things that he won't be needing. And we're finding that he had sometimes between 3 to 6 of the same tool. And he said the reason is because the garage was so full, if he was tired of looking for it, he would just go buy a new one. So, and a lot in the house, and then we're going to stage our house, but a lot in the house is already gone. And again, we've just simplified it just to keep the basics for ourselves and to stage our home. And but it's quite the journey. It's not always easy, although it's exciting, right? The thought of it, again, it's tough sometimes emotionally when you think about it. So if you're doing the same thing, good luck. And but in the meantime, stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share, invite your friends, and support us here on Patreon, and we'll keep the videos coming. And my blessings, and I hope you have a wonderful day.